YouTube has now changed, and all the YouTube courses have expired. That's why I decided to make this new free YouTube automation course align with the new YouTube policy updates. If you are someone who has already been disappointed with YouTube or someone who works hard and doesn't get the results you expect, today is your lucky day. Let's solve all the issues together. I'm going to give you all my knowledge I've gathered through the years of experience for free. I have been doing YouTube for the last 2 years and have made a pretty good amount of money, and YouTube is now my full-time job. And I also started this channel with the help of AI. Therefore, I know what I'm talking about, and you are getting all this knowledge for free. So, if you are going to skip this video, that's fine, but it's your loss. YouTube automation is not that complicated. Some channels make $0 a month, and some make around $500 a month, while some creators are making more than $5,000 a month. So, what is the reason for that? As an example, even if this channel has millions of views, it doesn't make a single dollar with AdSense. It's because these videos don't qualify for the YouTube Partnership Program. That's why you need to have a clear understanding of YouTube policies before you start your channel. If you are watching this video, you don't have to worry about that because I'm going to show you everything about what to do and what not to do if you want to get into the YouTube Partnership Program. This course contains 5 chapters. The first chapter is niche research. In this chapter, we are going to talk about the best niches. The next chapter is channel optimization. In this chapter, I will show you how to set up your channel and how to avoid a shadow ban. The third chapter is content creation. This is the most important part. I'm going to show you exactly how to use AI videos and other AI tools to make 100% monetizable content. The next chapter is thumbnail creation. This is also important because the thumbnail is the first thing that viewers are going to see, and if your thumbnail sucks, all of your efforts will go to waste. We're going to talk about how to make thumbnails that can attract millions of views. The next chapter is search engine optimization. And finally, I will give you some secret tips to gain more views and subscribers. If you want to skip any chapters, you can do that. Just go through the description, and I have added timestamps. Let's start with niche research. Niche is the most important thing, because you can't just upload whatever you want into your channel and expect to grow. It worked back in 2018 because popular creators like Ali Abdaal used to make song covers, vlogs, and then self-improvement videos. But now, in 2025, algorithms have changed a lot. You can't upload different niches into your channel. If you do that, you will probably get shadow banned. That's why you need to finalize your niche before starting your new channel. If your goal is to grow faster and make money as soon as possible, you have to do some research and find a profitable and viral niche. Not only that, this niche must be evergreen, which means it should remain relevant indefinitely rather than just a trend. And please, don't even think about brain-rotting shorts like these. These are completely useless. Matter of fact, you can't even monetize these. So, I have created this list of niches with their RPM value. For those who don't know what RPM is, it's essentially the amount YouTube pays you for every 1,000 views. And this value depends on factors such as niche, audience demographics, age, and duration of the video. You may ask why niche matters. For example, let's compare these two: finance niche and funny video niche. The audience that watches financial-related videos has some buying power, and they are willing to pay for tools or services that can help them. So advertisers will pay more to put their ads on these videos. YouTube earns more money, which means you also earn more money. But for funny videos, people are watching those just for fun or to pass, and those audiences may not have buying power like the previous audience. Therefore, advertisers pay less money, YouTube earns less money, and you also get a low RPM value. And for the country of the audience, it's the same logic. Some countries have less buying power, some have more. This same logic applies to the audience's age. That's why these niches have different RPM rates, so check this list and pick your niche. One thing you must also consider is, don't pick a niche just because it's profitable. Pick something that you actually like and are passionate about, or else you will lose interest in making videos over time. For this example, I'm going to select the education niche, because it has a higher RPM. Under this education niche, my sub-niche is going to be explaining things in a scientific way. I'm planning to start this channel with you guys, and my goal is to get 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. When it comes to optimizing a new channel, you must avoid shadow ban at all costs. There are 3 important steps that you should follow when creating a channel to avoid a shadow ban. The first step is to warm up your channel. If your Gmail account is new and you create a channel under that new account, your channel is most likely to get shadow banned because it's estimated that millions of channels are created per year. Most of these channels are bots. Therefore, if the YouTube algorithm considers your channel as a bot, it's done for you. That's why you must warm up your channel for at least 14 days, which means use that Google account to watch videos, like, comment, and subscribe. The next important thing is you have to optimize your channel. Let me show you how to do that. First, you need to include as much as keywords related to your niche in the description of your channel. To find such keywords, you can use this website, the name of which is Rapid Tags. You just need to search the main keyword. In this case, it's going to be science facts. Now we have several keywords. Then you can go to ChatGPT and ask it to generate a description for your YouTube channel, including several keywords from this list. This is the prompt I used. Then you can use this description as your channel description. Then you need to add channel tags, use the same keywords list that we generated. This is the channel I created, and you might wonder how I created this logo and banner image. As you can see here, these two are very simple and minimalist designs with text, but they provide a unique look to my channel. I made these two using Canva, and it only took me like 2 minutes to do that. With Canva, this process is super easy. You don't even have to waste your time. Now let's add those tags to this channel. Go to YouTube Studio and select this settings option, and go to the channel tab. Here, you need to select your country. Don't add fake information to this, add the correct information. Now you need to copy all the tags to this. Then you need to select this feature eligibility option, and under that option, select the intermediate features. Here you need to verify your phone number. Just add your phone number and they will send you a verification code. With that, the channel optimization is done. The third important thing is don't share your channel everywhere. I have seen there are some people share their channels on Facebook groups and ask people to subscribe. Sometimes in the comment section they ask others to subscribe. Don't do that. You can't cheat the YouTube algorithm. So if you follow these 3 steps, your channel will not get shadow banned. Now we can go ahead and start the content creation process. I want you to focus and don't skip this part because I'm going to show you how to use AI in the correct way so that you can monetize your videos. You just need to follow these steps and do exactly as I do and make your videos, then you don't have to worry about getting demonetized or banned. First, let's start by finding some video ideas. The trick I'm going to use to go viral and get more views is I'm going to make videos about viral topics. For example, you all know that Russia faced an earthquake and is now facing a tsunami. So people are constantly talking about it these days. What I did was I went to Google Trends and searched the term tsunami. As you can see here, there's a huge spike on this search term after July 30th. So it's the best time to talk about this. We can use this huge news and make several videos, such as how a tsunami occurs, the connection between a tsunami and an earthquake, how to survive a tsunami, or some what-if scenario around this topic. Instead of using ChatGPT to generate some random video ideas about your niche, you can manually do some research and find a viral topic like this and make videos. So, my first video topic is going to be how the earthquake in Russia triggers a tsunami. The next important thing is the video script, which we use to generate the whole topic using ChatGPT, and I also recommended that method in my previous videos. However, after the new YouTube update, I don't recommend this method anymore, because now they can detect if your video script is AI generated or not. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this prompt to generate a script for this topic using ChatGPT. So let's copy the topic of the video here and generate. You can also get this prompt from the description. Now we have this amazing script, but unfortunately, we can't directly use this. So the next step is going to take some time, and you have to put some human effort into this. Read this whole script carefully and convert it into your own words, so that the context remains the same, but the style of presentation and writing is done by you. After you do that, this script will not be considered as an AI-generated script. I know this must be frustrating, but there is no other easier way. This is the only legit and easy way. So it took me around 20 minutes to finish the script. Here's my own version of this AI-generated script. I started the video script by addressing the viral topic like this: Russia just faced an 8.8 magnitude earthquake, and now all the surrounding countries are facing a tsunami warning. Now, viewers have a clear idea about what I'm going to explain in the video, so just like this, you can complete the video script process. Now let's talk about AI voice. There is this misinformation going around saying that using an AI voice will not get your videos monetized. YouTube has never mentioned such a thing, so yes, we can use AI voice for our videos. The tool I'm going to use today is called DubDub AI. This tool has several AI features, not just AI voice generation. And you can start this for free because they have three-day free trial period. Once you sign up using the link in the description, you will come to this dashboard. And here we have several AI features like AI voice cloning, and AI avatars. I will show you how to clone your own voice later, but first, let's go to this AI voiceover feature. Here, if you go and select the More Voiceovers option, you can see all the available AI voices. And they have hundreds of AI voices. I'm going to use this top menu to filter and find a suitable AI voice for this video. Let's select the accent. I'm going to go with English, and let's choose the American accent. For the gender, I'm going to go with a male voice, and for age, let's go with an adult voice, because this is an educational video, and let's select the ultra quality as well. Now, if you go to the left side menu, you can even filter these AI voices based on the niche. It's really helpful to find the voice you need with this filter. Now let's check these voices one by one and select a good one.
Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a young girl. She was
This is a good voice, but it's too calm for a science explanation video.
Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a young girl.
This voice has the same issue, it's too sleepy. This is good for meditation niche.
Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a young girl. She was known for her kindness and love for animals.
Okay, this is actually good for our channel. Let's go with this. Now, what you need to do is go to your script and copy it part by part and paste it into this dashboard. And you can use this top menu to edit it by adding pauses or emphasizing the voice. Then you can click this button and generate the voice, and let's check how good it is.
Russia just faced an 8.8 magnitude earthquake, and now all the surrounding countries are facing a tsunami warning. Panic is spreading. Coastal towns are being evacuated, and sirens are echoing across the Pacific Rim. But how does an earthquake in Russia send walls of water crashing toward countries thousands of kilometers away? Let's break it down. Russia's Far East, especially.
That's really nice. Just like this, you can copy all the parts of your script and generate all the voiceovers for your video with DubDub AI. Now, if you want, you can use your own voice for this. You don't need to have expensive equipment for that. Let me show you how to make a clone of your voice. Go to the instant voice cloning feature. Here you can upload a voiceover of you talking for 1 minute, or you can just record your voice using a microphone. Then you can enable this option, and it will remove the background voice. Then you need to select the language, accent, gender, age, and the style of the voice from these settings. And that's it. You can easily make a clone of that voice and use it to generate voiceovers. Now let's move on to the visual creation part. This is the next important step in creating this video. When it comes to visuals, we can not only use AI-generated video like we used to. So there is a solution for that. We can mix stock videos, screen recordings, motion graphics, and text layers with AI videos. Basically, we have to manually edit this video by mixing all these materials together. By doing this, our final output will not be considered as 100% AI generated. Okay, let me break this down. Our video script starts with viral news talking about the earthquake that happened in Russia. And we can use a map animation to represent this part. There's a website called Hera, which you can use to create motion graphics. You just need to enter what you want. In this case, I'm going to ask it to make a map animation of zooming into Russia and then highlighting its borders. It took me several minutes, and here's the result I got. Using a website like this, you can easily create the motion graphics that you need for your video. And also, we can show a screen recording about the articles or images related to this real incident. I normally use OBS Screen Recorder to record my screen. And for other scenes, for you can't find stock videos, you can use AI videos, for example. In this part where it says, earthquake in Russia sends walls of water crashing toward countries thousands of kilometers away, we can't find suitable stock videos to represent this scene. Therefore, I'm going to use some AI-generated videos for this part. You can use VO3, Kling, or any other AI video generator that you are currently using for this task. I'm using Leonardo AI for this process. You just need to make detailed prompts using ChatGPT for each scene and use those prompts in any AI video generator to create videos. These are some AI videos I created. You can also use AI talking avatars in your video, not for the whole video, but for some explanatory parts. The process is very simple. You can use this AI avatar feature in DubDub AI to do that. Here you can either select these existing images or upload your own avatar image. I'm going to add this image of an AI avatar that I created to this. Then you need to upload the voiceover part to this, and that's all. Just click the Generate AI Avatar option, and this tool will generate the talking avatar within several minutes. Here's what I got.
Russia just faced an 8.8 magnitude earthquake, and now all the surrounding countries are facing a tsunami warning. Panic is spreading. Coastal towns are being evacuated, and sirens are echoing across the Pacific Rim. But how does an earthquake in Russia send walls of water?
That's perfect. And for other scenes, we can use stock videos. You can use websites like Pexels, Storyblocks, or Pixabay to download necessary stock videos. Just like this, we can gather all the visual materials. And the next important thing that makes your video more unique and alive is background music. If you can invest some money, you can use a website like Epidemic Sounds to find all sorts of background music and sound effects. If not, I would recommend that you guys to use the YouTube audio library. It's totally free, and you won't face any copyright issues. After you gather all these materials, add them into one folder, and now let's start the editing process. This editing part is not complicated, it's super easy. As the editor, I'm going to use CapCut because it's a beginner-friendly editor. Okay, let's start a new project. First thing you must do is import all the material to this. That's why I told you to put all the materials we gathered into one folder. Now let's start the process by adding the voiceover files to the timeline. The next step is also simple. You need to add the video clips you gathered and match them with the script correctly. Even if this process takes several minutes, it's simple. Anyone can easily do it. So, it took me several minutes, and I added all the video clips to the timeline and matched them with the script. Now let's go to this transition option and add some transitions between these clips. We have like hundreds of transitions. By adding these to the video, we can give the video some unique look. All you need to do is drag and drop these transitions like this. Once you're done with that part, you can add some video effects as well. By doing this, we are not using the raw stock videos. We are doing something unique. We have some cool video effects. Don't make it annoying or disturbing. Just add some decent video effects to improve its quality. Then I'm going to go to this text and let's add captions. Using the auto caption feature, we can automatically generate captions for this whole video. It took me only a few seconds, and we have all the captions. Now, I'm going to change its font to this unique font style. And let's go to this animation option from the top menu and then navigate to the captions. Here we have hundreds of text effects with cool animation styles. Check these styles and select a good animation style for your video. Now, we need to add background music to this video, and with that, the video production part is done. As I mentioned earlier, this editing process is not that complicated, but this simple process is necessary to make monetizable videos on YouTube. Okay, you can watch this video at the end. Now let's go to the thumbnail creation and SEO process. This is where a lot of new YouTubers messed up. They make good content and don't spend much time or do any research on the SEO part and thumbnails, and that's why you are not getting enough views. Let me show you some examples. Take a look at video. It has 933,000 views. The title is Types of Rich People, and this video is from a big YouTube channel with 4.9 million subscribers. Now take a look at this same video. It's basically the same video, and the title is Every Level of Wealth in 13 Minutes, and it has 2 million views. And this channel has fewer subscribers than the previous channel. Both of these videos have been uploaded around the same time. Why does this video have fewer views than this, even if the videos are basically the same? If you look at the thumbnails, this thumbnail provides a visual representation of the content, and it's easy to understand, not messy, and not complicated. And this thumbnail doesn't provide much information about the video. So, the thumbnail has played a huge part when comparing the views of these two. But I think the main reason why this has fewer views than this video is the title of the video. I mean, this title, which says Every Level of Wealth in 13 Minutes, gives some curiosity to the viewer rather than saying Types of Rich People. So, this title difference has led one video to gain double the views than the other, and they have probably made a lot more money with this video. And that's why the title and thumbnail are important. So, when you're creating the title of the video, make sure to add some curiosity and tension to it. For example, instead of using this boring title, which is How the Earthquake in Russia Triggers a Tsunami, you can use something like Massive Tsunami Hits Russia and the science behind it. And when it comes to creating the thumbnail, you can get some help from AI. Let me show you. What I did was, I asked ChatGPT to generate an image around this title and ask it to make the image a little bit scary and dangerous, and here's the result I got. Then I uploaded this image to Canva and added some text to it. If you know how to use Photoshop, you can use it and make this look more unique than this. It's up to you. And if you want to learn more about creating a thumbnail with Photoshop, watch this full video. When it comes to uploading a video to your channel, I normally use the vidIQ tool because it helps me with the entire SEO process. As you can see here, the title I selected has a good score. And they have also suggested some titles as well, but I'm going to stick with this one. And now vidIQ has generated a small description with necessary keywords, therefore we don't have to manually write it. For tags, we have all the keyword suggestions, so we can simply add those. It's really simple. And that's all. If you follow all these steps correctly, you can start a unique YouTube channel with the power of AI. And with that, today's video has come to an end. I hope you learned some valuable information from this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Russia just faced an 8.8 magnitude earthquake, and now all the surrounding countries are facing a tsunami warning. Panic is spreading. Coastal towns are being evacuated, and sirens are echoing across the Pacific Rim. But how does an earthquake in Russia send walls of water crashing toward countries thousands of kilometers away? Let's break it down. Russia's Far East, especially along the Kamchatka Peninsula and Kuril Islands, sits on one of the most volatile geological zones in the world. Beneath the surface, a silent war has been going on for centuries between the massive Pacific Plate and the Okhotsk Plate. This region is part of the infamous Ring of Fire, where 90% of the world's earthquakes occur. These plates don't just drift, they collide, grind, and buckle. And when they finally give way, they release a violent burst of energy, what we call an earthquake. But if this quake happens beneath the ocean, the consequences are even more terrifying. The seafloor suddenly jerks upward or downward, displacing millions of tons of water in just seconds.